So it's Halloween night, 10 p.m. You are alone at home, and the jack-o'-lantern with candles is on the front porch for any potential trick-or-treaters so that you don't have to get up and open the door for them over and over and over. Despite that, you hear the doorbell ringing. A little frustrated, you have to pause your favorite show. You approach the door, ready to tell the kids the candies are right there. You open the door, but no one's there. As soon as you sit down, the doorbell rings again. You, A, yell at them that the candies are on the porch. B, ignore them and continue watching your show. And my lovelies, welcome back to Musey's Modern Dreadfuls. That is a preview of something called Spooktober that the author that I'm working on, there's a locked door in my new apartment, has offered to me. And I wanted to give you a preview and see if you would enjoy that. If you want more to that, it's kind of, well, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like very short stories, and you choose your answers, and it could be fun. But that's a snippet. Comment down below if you'd like to do that. Definitely. In the meantime, let's get back into There's a Locked Door in My New Apartment. By the way, this is section 9 of this fabulous story, and please hang out after the outro if you'd like some channel news. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I looked down, I realized that Michelle was gripping me so tightly that her fingers turned white. In a fit of panic, I tried yanking my hand away, but her grip was like a vice. I tried to pry her fingers away, but to no avail. When I looked up, I saw that she was staring at me with a look of fear on her face. She spoke with a trembling voice, while the rest of her body remained still as a statue. You have to help me. Please find me. I continued, trying to pull away, but she wouldn't let go. She suddenly looked over my shoulder, and her eyes widened in terror. Oh no, she said, fear palpable in her voice. I felt the grip on my wrist loosen and myself falling backwards uncontrollably. Hide, now, Michelle said, and her entire figure, including her face, froze again. And then I heard it. The sound which, on a normal day, wouldn't have me bat an eye, but now filled me with such terror that I felt my blood running cold again. The unmistakable sound of a door creaking slowly. I turned around to see an emaciated figure with long black hair down the hall, crawling on the ground. I knew that I had to run away as fast as I could, so I scrambled up and frantically started running as fast as my body already fatigued legs allowed me to. I heard the creaking behind me become louder and more violent, as if somebody opened the door in a quick manner. But the motion of the door opening was endless. It was ear-splitting and enough to give me a boost to not stop. The door at the end of the hallway to what I knew was apartment 109 was wide open, and it was beckoning to me to run inside. I ran and ran, but no matter how much I did, the door always seemed to be the same distance away. I made the mistake of looking behind me and nearly soiled my pants when I saw the creaking lady closing in at a ludicrous speed, crawling with those bony arms. For 1 second, I glanced at her. I saw that her messy hair fell all over her face, making me wonder how she was even be able to see me. I ran faster than I thought possible, my lungs and entire body burning, while the door in front of me seemed to only get farther and farther. But then, suddenly, the door got closer at an enormous speed until I finally reached it and ran inside, turning around and backhanding the door with my fist, effectively shutting it. Thankful I got through and shut it just in time. I was about to put all my weight against the door to prevent the woman from getting in, but before I could do it, she rammed the door, shaking it violently in the process. I stood there and watched as the doorknob rattled aggressively, the now muffled creaking on the other side. I was frantic. I thought she would get in, but after a few dread-filled moments, with my heart pounding, all sounds stopped completely. I leaned on my knees, breathing heavily and feeling like I was going to throw up. "Funny place to go jogging," a voice spoke from behind me. I turned around to see Martin standing in the dilapidated room, calmly staring at me. "What the hell are you?" I asked between breaths, too confused and tired and scared to demand more firmly. He gave me a look of pity, glancing down at his shoes before looking back at me and saying, "Michelle is expecting you, but I'm afraid she will have to wait until next time. Visiting hours are over." "You know where Michelle is? I need to talk to her. Take me to..." I stepped towards Martin, but with a swift and elegant motion, he raised one hand and pushed me gently. I felt myself falling backwards to the floor. When I rose up, Martin was gone. And not just him, the entire apartment, in the state I saw it, was gone. I was back on the floor of my living room. I jerked my head towards the storage door, which was closed. When I glanced at my watch, I realized it was 5:21 a.m. Did I fall asleep and just had a very horrible and vivid dream? Maybe I missed the door opening altogether. As I propped myself up with my hands to stand up, I noticed something which made me stop and my heart race fast. something on my right wrist. There were distinctive finger-shaped marks on it. One thing was for sure, though. I had more questions than answers. I knew I had to get out of there and find a new apartment to live in, but I just couldn't. Something was very wrong, and there were people who were potentially in danger. I couldn't just let them go. The question which plagued my mind constantly was, who was Michelle? If she was the previous tenant, then Vincent lied to me about not knowing other tenants. I had to talk to him, but I couldn't just barge in at 6 a.m. demanding to know who Michelle was. So instead, I decided the best approach would to be coming over for lunch and starting a casual conversation with him. Maybe his wife would also shed some light on the whole situation. But first, I had to get some rest. I was beyond physically and mentally tired and needed a break. I fell into bed feeling like I was going to fall through the softness of it and stared at the ceiling. It couldn't have been more than a few minutes when I started to feel my eyelids become heavy. For some reason, however, I couldn't relax. There wasn't any particular reason why I couldn't. I just couldn't. I closed my eyes, and then they shot open. I thought I heard someone calling my name, so I looked around the room. It must have been my imagination, though, since no one was there. I closed my eyes again. Nathan? A soft whisper made me open my eyes again. This was unnerving. Despite feeling my heart start to race, I struggled to keep my eyes open. I hazily looked around the room, but no one was there. I relented and closed my eyes again. Nathan? The whisper resounded again, louder and clearer than last time. Nathan? And with that, we have section 9 of There's a Locked Door in My Apartment. Now, if you want some channel news, hang out for a second. If you are done for today and want to hear the next section, I will get it to you as soon as I can, get it to the editors, and because I hire editors, as you know, have a broken computer, and these guys are way better than I was anyway. So they put that last little mwah to the video for me. So channel news. So one of the big surprises is do I want to give it away? Let's just say I had a surprise in store for you. I don't know if everybody knows this, but California has been on fire again. We're the number one supplier of water for a lot of areas throughout regardless, we are having a drought and thus wildfires and rolling blackouts where you just never know how long, when, where, what time, how, your power could surge and ruin everything, and nonstop fire trucks. So this special, very special exclusive story from one of the most popular authors to debut, well, for me to debut with. Okay, I was giving away who it is. But he wrote one just for me. You will not find anywhere else. And he's been waiting for me to do it. And I have been doing it. But fire siren after fire siren after fire siren has been ruining it. Utterly ruining it. This I've been able to do in sections and further away, and a lot of it has been pre-recorded. So that I'm lucky there. So expect that. Also, hey guys, share this around. Let other people know that I'm here and ready to entertain. I might need to open a Patreon if you guys want me to get these out faster and faster. I do promise 2 videos a week as long as everybody on the team stays healthy. I mean, you hear me recording with titanium posts in my mouth because of this oral surgery, but I've been relatively, all the dental work painful, and I don't want to get on here like all loopy, so, I wait till I'm feeling well enough to do it, but a couple times you could hear my voice was suffering. I've been promising to open a Patreon, actually, but I have only 100 subscribers, but I get more views than that. So spread the word if you can. And also I'll do some bonus, some super, I don't know. I put you permanently in the channel description if I open a Patreon, a Streamlabs, and you join, become one of the first ones. I mean, not for like, obviously, actually, I'll be thankful for even $1 through Streamlabs. But, we're talking, $5, $10. That would really help because I have to, I need some money in order to pay the editors. They're not doing it for free. And other than that, I do apologize that the special I wanted so bad to be out for Spooktober probably won't be there. But there's other things I have up my sleeve, other specials I've been working on. You just saw a preview to something called Spooktober, which is by the same author as this. Anyway, if you're interested in more of Spooktober, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'm going to let you enjoy some of your day with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and not spend all night with me. Although, might be fun. No, I shouldn't talk like that. I'm a married woman. But still, might be fun. Anyway, that's what user specials are for. It's so you can fall asleep to them. Have a great October. And talk to you soon. Bye now.